If you're wondering why my bed is made, it's because the porter made it. Hey guys, it's me, Michelle, and I'm on a 5-week study abroad trip to Oxford. And this weekend, I just stayed in Oxford because I had a lot of homework and there's plenty of things to do around Oxford. So on Saturday morning, Karis and I went to Oxford Castle. We're here! And our tour guide warned us that there would be 101 steps to get to the top, but it actually wasn't too bad. Once we got to the top, it was totally worth it because the views were amazing. After that, we went to see some of the prison cells, and actually they were twice as big as they would have usually been because they knocked down the middle wall so that they can fit tour groups in there. And we also saw the stocks where prisoners would have been punished in the center of a town. She said that they used to take their ears and nail them to the board behind these stock things, and when you're done you'd have to cut off your ears to prevent infection, and then everyone would know that you're a prisoner for the rest of your life. We learned that for some prisoners it actually wasn't too bad because your family members could buy things for you. The last cell that we saw had a little box with a crank on the side, and they would have prisoners just turn it, and they had to turn it all day till it reached a certain number, and the task was just totally pointless, but it was one of the punishment of prisoners in Victorian England, and the Victorians were super big on the hard labor part of the imprisonment. Next, our tour guide told us that when they mandated that all prisoners get 3 meals, a lot of poor people would commit petty crimes so that they could be in prison and be guaranteed these meals. So their solution for it was hard labor, but it actually didn't work very well. The last place that we visited was Debtor's Tower, and those who were in debt would have to stay in this tower until they were able to pay back their debt. Finally, next to the castle and prison, there's a mound that you can climb along with your ticket. So we went up there and the views again were amazing. But back when it was used as a prison, this mound was used as a viewing point for the executions. Then that afternoon was super cool because we went to see the room where they filmed the infirmary in Harry Potter. And the last thing that we did on Saturday was visit the Tolkien exhibition that they currently have until October. And if you're around Oxford, I would definitely recommend going to see it. Unfortunately, you can't film or photograph any of the stuff in there, but I've never read Lord of the Rings and I thought that it was the coolest thing. And I actually went out and bought the first book on Sunday so that I could read them.
Gotta run across.
Yeah. Sunday mornings they don't feed us, so we went to a fancy brunch at the Grand Cafe.
Okay, hit me up when you do, because...
And I had my first cup of tea in England.
No!
I thought that the food was really good, and I think that everyone else enjoyed it too.
Can I have a sip of water? Yes!
And then later that afternoon I went to Blackwell's bookshop, and I had been to the one in the mall, but I didn't realize that that one was an outlet store. So I walked into the real one and I could just tell that it was massive. I actually got a little bit lost in there. It was pretty crazy. get lost, I just got really distracted. I didn't even film all of it because it's just too big, but I'm sure that you can see from the clips just how big this bookstore is. I also thought that it was really cool because they do that thing where you wrap up a book in brown paper so that you can't see the cover, and you write a little description on it so you don't know what book you're getting when you buy it, and it's kind of a surprise.
Wrong one.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Next week we're going to see a performance of Romeo and Juliet, so make sure you stay tuned for Tuesday's video so that you don't miss that. Bye bye!